If someone leaving you on red or leaving a negative comment ruins your entire morning, you have given up control. Your focus is completely at the mercy of other people's reactions. The emotional hijacking happens in milliseconds. Before logic can even engage, the frustration spreads and clouds your judgment without you even realizing it. We are going to build a defense against this, a 3-step system we'll call the Emotional Control Protocol. This is a synthesis of the same mental disciplines high-level leaders use to separate their objectives from the daily noise of criticism and setbacks. To make this work, we are going to build your protocol right now. Grab a physical notebook and a pen, or open a blank document on your phone. Hoping to be mentally strong when stress hits does not work. Having a physical, pre-planned protocol ready to deploy the exact moment a trigger occurs is what actually protects your focus. Let's build yours. At the top of your page, write down Step 1, 5-second reset. This is your immediate response mechanism. We can see this in action by looking at John D. Rockefeller. He maintained complete composure in the face of massive financial disasters. Once, when informed right in his office that a major deal had collapsed, costing him millions, he didn't shout or break anything. He closed his eyes for 5 seconds to process the loss, opened them, smiled, and asked his team what to do next. Underneath your heading, write down his 4-part operational formula. Feel it, accept it, release it, move on. This animation shows how to execute the technique. When a trigger happens, start a strict 5-second countdown. Take a deep breath to acknowledge the hit, and as the timer ends, exhale and release it, mentally deleting the event from your workspace. The critical failure point here is skipping the first phase. You have to genuinely feel the frustration or anger during those 5 seconds. If you try to suppress the emotion entirely, the system breaks down and the stress leaks out later. Imposing a strict delay forces your brain to separate raw emotion from logical response. It stops the reaction from sabotaging your larger objective. Now, move down your page and write Step 2, the 5-person filter. Under that, draw 5 blank horizontal lines. Thomas Edison received hundreds of messages every single day. People criticizing his experiments, telling him he was wasting time, or offering unsolicited advice. He realized that if he addressed every single critic, he would never actually get any work done. To solve this, he restricted his attention to the opinions of a very small, pre-selected group of people. This checklist shows the 4 strict tests a person must pass to earn a spot. They must be an expert, have proven achievements, be further along in the journey than you, and have pure intentions. Do not make the mistake of adding toxic family members or pessimistic friends to this list simply out of guilt or obligation. If someone does not meet these 4 specific criteria, their opinion is not a fact. It is just noise. True mental freedom is actively revoking the right of unqualified people to influence your emotional state. For the final section of your protocol, draw a line down the middle of your page to create a chart. Label the left column Battles to Fight and the right column Battles to Ignore. As president, Theodore Roosevelt navigated a staggering volume of daily political attacks, media controversies, and manufactured drama. His strategy for handling this was clear. Reacting to every provocation is a display of weakness. Choosing exactly what you ignore is a tactical advantage. This chart is your decision matrix. On the left, list items worthy of your energy, core values, future decisions, and long-term goals. On the right, list energy-draining distractions you will no longer entertain, personal attacks, social media drama, and outside opinions. Reaction and control have an inverse relationship. Fighting every battle drains your power. Strategically ignoring the noise conserves your energy for the work that matters. Keeping this visual map on your desk removes the burden of figuring out how to react in the moment. When chaos happens, you look at the matrix and it dictates your response automatically. Review your completed protocol page. You now have 3 highly effective tools: the reset mechanism, an external shield to filter criticism, and a map that dictates where to spend your energy. Your objective now is the 7-day challenge. For the next week, you must actively apply the 5-second reset to every single annoyance or rejection you encounter. Break out of the passive consumption trap right now. Make a public commitment to this process by typing "I am part of the 5% in the comments below. Collecting information about mental toughness isn't the same as possessing it. The real test is deploying these tools when the next crisis arrives. We'll build on this discipline in the next lesson, where we break down the specific morning routines used by the leaders Napoleon Hill studied.